Venezuela's Great Housing Mission has built so far nearly 5 million houses for working families and seeks to reach the total of 7 billion by 2030. Far-right intentions of they win the elections, however, is to privatize housing and end the Bolivarian housing project. Our special envoy to Venezuela, Brian Mir, tell us more.
Venezuela's social housing program, called the Great Housing Mission, has created nearly 5 million housing units for working-class families since it was first founded by President Hugo Chavez in 2011. Like the Jorge Rodriguez Padre apartments in Caracas' Antimano parish, a large percentage of them are built by the people who will end up owning them, who receive technical support and training in areas like construction, electrical work, and plumbing to manage the projects themselves.
Consagrado en nuestra Constitución en el artículo 82 que dice que
Article 82, which is consecrated in our Constitution, guarantees dignified housing as a right for all people who live within Venezuelan territory. They don't necessarily have to be Venezuelan by birth. Everyone who lives in our homeland and considers themselves a resident has a right to housing, but the Venezuelan opposition wants to destroy everything that has ever been created by the power of the people.
The Great Housing Mission, which has a goal of reaching 7 million housing units by the year 2030, has won praise worldwide. But as the presidential elections loom, many are wondering what will happen to it if the far-right coalition, which has announced plans for deep austerity cuts and privatizations, wins the election.
We don't have to go back so far to figure out what the far-right tried to do. When the opposition won the legislative elections in 2015, one of the first and one of the still acts they tried to pass was precisely to privatize the housing mission. It was called a lot of backlash from grassroots movements and was eventually struck down as unconstitutional by the Supreme Court.
Venezuela's presidential elections are marked for July 28th. Brian Mir, teleSUR, Caracas.